Good morning, everyone. So I am at Bangkok airport right now, and I just finished having some breakfast because I have a layover of 2 hours, and I have my flight in like 30 minutes. I'm just having a hot chocolate, and it's about the sun is about to rise, and I'm super excited because I've never been to Vietnam. It's my first time, and I'm really thrilled because I think this is like the best way to end the year. See another country that I've always wanted to go, and there's so much culture and history over there, which I'm really excited about, and I want to show you Vietnam through my eyes. So yeah, let's go. I got a gift! I got a free gift on my day one! The place is truly magical. It's so peaceful. There's so many tourists here. Now we're on our way to Hanoi. She's making some coffee for us because we've had a really long flight and she's really sweet. Hello from Vietnam. So this is my day one. I actually came back and slept for a bit. Right now I'm in the lanes of Hanoi. And this is what most of Old Quarter looks like, and I'm going to get some lunch because I'm starving, and get some egg coffee as well, which everybody talks about. The lanes are so crowded, but I'm going to show you how colorful and how vibrant it is. These are the streets. What are you doing there? Hello, buddy. Hello. So the traffic here is absolutely mad. You have to watch out for the vehicles, for the people, rickshawalas, and yeah, I'm actually looking for a cafe right now for some egg coffee, but I don't know what and where it is, so gotta figure that out. So finally found the place. It's the most legendary place for egg coffee here. It's called Cafe Din. So we're gonna go inside and really know if it's worth the hype. Yeah, we have to go up? Yeah. So it's like gully. Like Vietnam feels like a speakeasy, like the whole of it. This is the menu here. The place. It was packed like a minute ago. Okay. Trying egg coffee for the first time. That's so thick. So that's like a dessert basically. It's super thick, but it also has that coffee taste. And not eggy at all. So anybody who thinks that it's going to taste like eggs, it does not. So basically I'm in front of Hua Kim Lake right now, and I just finished having my first egg coffee, and I am so bouncy right now. This was the best experience ever, and it's funny because Vietnam is so crowded. Hey mom! It is so crowded, but it's also like you can find your peaceful spots here, especially as a solo traveler. There's so much to do. Oh my god, you gotta check this out, the bus. Hello! So my brother is in charge of the next navigation of the next stop, and where are we going?
We're going to Bancha.
Bancha.
I am pronouncing it correct.
So I really want some banh mi and which is a sandwich basically, and the sunset is.
Let's see if we can cross the road while speaking to you guys.
Without dying. So the best thing about Vietnam is that you have these public water dispensers in Hanoi where you can just fill water while you're on the go. Quite amazing. I am from India. Where are you guys from?
India. Oh yes. Yes, we from Vietnam. The best thing in Vietnam is the food. Do you think that? Bánh mì. Do you know bánh mì thịt chó? Dog meat. It's really famous in Vietnam. Very many people. And everyone is so friendly. A food in India we call it curry. Curry. It's similar luôn. It's similar. Okay. Bye bye.
You have a gift for me?
Yes.
That's so sweet, you guys. What is it?
You can choose.
I can choose?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What would you choose?
Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Bye. I got a gift. Bye. I got a gift. I got a free gift on my day one. Alright, so we have Kenneth here from the US. What are you having?
I don't know. I found a photo on Google Maps and I just came here and I just pointed to the photo and they gave me like All this really good
That
food.
looks too healthy. That looks too good. That's like that's rice noodles and lots of herbs.
I don't
and
think I have the appetite to eat
that looks.
the noodles.
Yeah.
But I need the protein, so
You need the protein.
yeah.
Okay, a lot of walking happening in Hanoi. What are you guys having? Banh mi. Banh mi with chicken. You? What am I having? Nothing. Oh, I have something. I have something. So this is what I am having. Is this vegetarian?
Oh, it's really sticky.
Oh my god. This
definitely like-
is so good. There's a lot of vegetables and there's some eggs in it because I don't eat meat.
And like I know.
So we finished our lunch and now some drilling thing happening. We're at this beautiful lake. I think like I could come here again and stay for a little longer because it's just such a vibe and you can meet people and make friends so easily. Everybody is so nice here and the food is. It is raining. It is raining right now. I need to run to the hotel. It is raining. Hello, good evening. So now I am going to a fine dining restaurant. So all day I've been eating a lot of street food and it was incredible. But I love fine dining and I'm all dressed up for it. So it's going to be a 3-course, 17-meal dinner tonight. Oops, a little correction. I had 17 courses, not 3. And I honestly think this was by far the best meal that I've had in my life. I have a lot of like place in my stomach for that. And it's apparently like a really experimental place where they make a lot of Norwegian kind of food, but mixed with Vietnamese cuisine and techniques. So I'm super excited. Come with me. This is such a beautiful place. I love it.
And in here we also have the food course.
This is the meal.
The second one on your left will be
Okay, so let's eat this beautiful. This is like foodgasm. It's a lot of foodgasm happening.
What will you do with them?
This is art. Don't say it's gonna be. Oh my god. This is so good. What it consisted of. I have all the details. So having some sea eel for the first time. Chewy. It's very rubbery, but delicious. I love the sauce with it. There's like an explosion in my mouth. This looks amazing. There's some wow. So I am done with 13 courses, 4 more courses to go. And oh my god, I'm so stuffed, but this is one of the best meals I've had. So this is the second last course of the day. So I'm having some mussel. Let's go. Okay, so this is the last main course for the day.
Side we have a sphere made from coconut and pandan leaf. Sour sop, panna cotta is underneath.
Okay.
It, like the ring.
So how many courses do you have in dessert?
4.
Wow.
Yes. Enjoy.
Thank you.
the flour. And last will be the soy meringue with a mousse of tahini and zuzu.
Thank you so much. Happy birthday, Mama. We love you. Yes. Make a wish and blow the candles. Doing Afi. It's like he's playing cards or something. He's doing tarot. Ready?
So, Andika, are you ready to know your food future
Okay.
for 2025?
Yes.
I'll give you some cards, and you have to pick between one of those cards. You just have to tap on them. Okay. And your food future
Yes.
for 2025 is a dessert. And it's the best dessert. It's the elderflower cardo.
So this was the end of day 1 and so much has happened today. I'm honestly in love with this country. It's got such a good vibe, and tomorrow I'm going to Hua Lun and Ninh Binh, which is an ancient capital. I'm super excited. You guys find this video entertaining and informative, and it encourages you to visit Vietnam, because I would tell you to visit Vietnam. It is incredible. Let's go. Good morning, you guys. So this is day 2 in Hanoi, and woke up super early today because I'm on my way to Ninh Binh right now and Hua Lu, which is the ancient capital. So quickly had some breakfast in the hotel, and right now I'm in the bus. And look at the city, it's so buzzing even in the morning, and everyone's like outside having breakfast with their friends, like having banh mi and hot pho. The city is so alive, and the best thing is everybody's working with a smile. Like everybody's out and about working, and even though it's such a crowded city, it is so clean. Like I'm surprised. So that behind us is the temple. Hello. So we are at a temple right now, and we stopped over after our boat ride, and this is one of the temples. We're inside, and you can actually wear shoes and come inside. So that's amazing. Right? This place is truly magical. It's so peaceful. There's so many tourists here, but it's super clean, and the locals are so friendly, and it's so adventurous. Like, I think especially for anybody who loves being outdoorsy, loves sports, I think Vietnam is a must place, and especially come to Ninh Binh, because this should definitely be on your bucket list, and it's totally worth it. Hi Leah! So I met her in Ninh Binh and she's from Switzerland. We met in Vietnam, and this is where we are hiking right now. This is called the Dragon Mountains, right? Yeah. Yeah, she's making it look so easy. I'm panting and almost like dying, but like, do you think it's fun? It's very beautiful and it's very friendly, and you meet really nice people.
Oh yes, you see.
Okay, I'll tell you if I make it to the top. See you. And that's where I have to go. Whew. And this is the view. So right now we are headed towards Beer Street. So that's where everybody hangs out. It's pretty crowded. Okay. And we're also very hungry. I'm really hungry. I worked out for like 14 hours today. I climbed, I was boating, and I was cycling, so it was quite a lot. What are you making? What is it? Soup. Okay, soup. Oh, that looks good. That's broth. Okay. This is such art and precision, the way these guys make it, and everything is so hot and neat. And these are like roadside vendors, and everything is so beautifully done here. morning, you guys. So this is day 3 in Hanoi, and today I'm going to just explore the old quarters, and I'm at the hotel lobby right now. Yeah, so I'm just having some tea, which is available throughout the day in the hotel lobby. People here are so nice. I mean, they're just so kind. Like whatever you ask them, they'll just help you out with it. So yesterday was really hectic, right? Like I did a lot of adventure sports, a lot of hiking, cycling, saw villages, met people. I was quite tired, so which in a great way. So I slept early, and today I'm going to basically check out the temples, go shopping at the market. There's also Temple of Literature that I want to see. There's Jiang Cafe that I want to see. There's Aha Cafe, and also I think the most important is the train street, which is like super popular here. So basically you can get like coffee or beer either sides of the railway track, and the train can, like, if you're lucky, you spot a train like come through. So that would be really exciting. So I hope I can catch a train as well. So I'm going to finish my tea and then head out. And today's vegetarian day. It's just one of those days I do. So I'm only going to have a lot of vegetarian food, which you will see in the next video. So people who want to know if Vietnam is great for vegetarians, it is fab, but you'll see that in the next video. Okay, let's go. So I'm currently walking through Hanoi old quarters. Very busy as usual. So I've been walking everywhere because I want to get my steps in so that I can eat all the great food, and also it's the best way to explore a city, to be honest. It's really not easy crossing the street, but I think as an Indian we don't really have too much of a problem because, yeah, both from very populated countries. Okay, so this is the vegetarian menu. I think I'm going to order the spring rolls because the spring rolls in Hanoi are bomb. So I think I'm going to have that. So I'm going to go to like different restaurants. So I'm thinking I'm going to go to like a lot of different restaurants and take a few dishes everywhere and see what works the best as a vegetarian. So spring rolls from here. Yummy, I'm hungry. Our spring rolls, so starting the day with them. These look good. So they always come with a dipping sauce and a lot of herbs. Let me take that. Pretty good. Good. So just finished eating my spring rolls. Oh, I love these rickshaws. I need to try them. I didn't like it a lot. थोड़ा oily था, काफ़ी oily था actually. तो ये तो let down रहा है. No, I would not recommend this place. But there are a lot of really nice places. But पहले I want some coconut coffee, which I'm yet to try and I'm excited about. So I'm gonna go to one of the most famous coffee chains here. Excuse me. What time is the train coming? What time train?
At 3 p.m.
3 p.m. Oh, let's go.
You can sit down my shop, see the train.
I can sit at your shop?
Yeah.
Oh, great. And see the train, right? Will you take a video for me while the train comes?
Okay.
Okay, great. So sweet. Coconut coffee?
Yeah.
So one coconut coffee.
Okay.
Yes. The train's coming in a bit?
Yeah. Check out inside.
Uh-huh. Oh, this way? Oh,
Yeah.
great. Got some coconut coffee and the tracks. Around to find some vegetarian food after the coconut coffee, which was kind of sweet, but the view was spectacular, so it made up for it. So we're having veg. Any sauce? And the meat and everything from it. I think. Usually you have the meat in banh mi. You have all these vegetables, pickled onions and all of that. I think that's made out of eggs, but I'm not having it. So yeah. Walking for like 45 minutes. I got this one banh mi sandwich. Basically removed everything from it. It just has some vegetables. I don't know how it's gonna taste, but let's try it. Not bad. The bread is amazing. I think banh mi bread in general is just good everywhere and crunchy. Even though there's not much in it, but it's still tasty. And that's it. And the bread. The bread is brilliant. Love these flowers. And we are going there, which is the Temple of Literature. Okay, at the temple now, I'm going to get tickets and then get in. How much is it? It's fine. I think it's 50,000 BND, Vietnamese dong. E-tickets. The lake I've been seeing from over there. Oh, so beautiful. So now we're going inside the temple. This is literally in the middle of a lake. Okay, so the strangest thing happened. I basically panned the camera towards them so that they could tell me why this is called the Temple of Literature. And I think they couldn't understand what I was saying and they just took a picture with me instead. So that was funny. But anyway, so when you go inside, obviously I didn't shoot out of respect because they have their gods and all of that inside, and it's just not respectful to shoot that, and it's not allowed. And they offer a lot of different things, like even Diet Coke to their gods, which is amazing. It's obviously unique to their culture, and a lot of food from brands that's piled up in front of the gods, and that's what they present to them as an offering when they're praying. So yeah, that was the temple. It's amazing. This is the view. Stopping by to see the cathedral at night. How gorgeous. And city is so lively even at night. I've been waiting in this cafe, just people watching. So I've ordered some avocado smoothie with coconuts. Everything is like coconut based here. Very thick and nice. Not good. Yeah, so hopefully after I finished going into the church, I'm going to go look for some veg food. Found a vegetarian restaurant. So I'm gonna go in and sorry. Vegetarian food? Oh great. Noodles as well? Pho?
Yeah, pho, we have pho vegetable and
Oh, that's
maybe
amazing.
deep fried pho
Thank you. Oh, I'll have one pho, veg pho
vegetable.
with tofu and vegetables, and spring rolls. One spring rolls.
Okay, on spring roll.
Yeah. That should be good.
Okay,
Thank you. No, that's yeah. Thank you so much. Finally, I'm so hungry. I've been walking all day, and I finally found this restaurant. This is next to Saint Joseph's Cathedral, and it's right next to it. So when you like come out of it, you take a left, and this is like the second restaurant. So finally found it. So I'll tell you how it is. It's called Little Hanoi. Little Hanoi. Okay, so first I'm gonna try some tofu. Some spring rolls. Okay, these are some vegetarian spring rolls with mushroom. I feel like my chopstick skills need improvement, but that's okay. Hello guys, so this is day 4 and it's about 8:30 in the morning right now. I'm going from Hanoi to Halong Bay, which is the most beautiful place in North Vietnam, and actually Vietnam is known for that place because it's got like thousands of islands over there. So we're going there. It takes about 2.5 hours to get there from Hanoi, and I'm in my bus right now. There are a lot of co-passengers here as well, and this is a luxury limousine bus.
Near to Big Bird Farm, you can see the rest point here. And there are some picture of our bird farm in Halong Bay. Yeah. The place here is the gold nut of the oyster, the place for keeping the pearl. Yeah.
So we just went and found out how pearls are made. I didn't really buy anything. It was very expensive but of high quality. Obviously, but anybody who likes it can buy it. Now we're going to board the bus again and off to Halong Bay.
House telling me because of which one is the hour, right?
This way you can sit. There's a lot of
But inside you can have it or not. You can ask me or the staff on the boat for more detail, alright?
Are you okay? Oh shit.
Oh, look at that.
No problem. Oh, it's okay. Look at these monkeys entertaining everybody. What's happening?
I cannot not have this now.
There. Four. This is a surprising cave apparently. There's a long line. So if you guys like this video, then you know the drill. Like, share, subscribe, and comment below if you want to see more videos. Well, let's have a look.